War or business? Have you ever wondered how business strategy resembles military strategy? You may have heard that there are a lot of parallels between business and war, right? In fact, there are several books that have illustrated that parallel. However, amidst all, the art of war remains a prime template for business owners to borrow powerful business lessons from. Don't forget to watch today's video to learn in detail about what to choose, war or business, or both. The Art of War was written by Sun Tzu, a Chinese general over 2,500 years ago. It is believed to be one of the best books ever written on war strategies. In today's times, it's considered a must-read for business owners. You see, Sun Tzu wrote this book to illustrate in detail how war should be fought. He wanted to bring forth the elite war strategies that brought him victory. In fact, you can think of The Art of War as the world's first self-help book. Over the years, people have come to see similarities between war and business. In essence, between Sun Tzu's military advice and contemporary business practice. Sun Tzu divided his book into 13 chapters, basically elaborating on 13 unique concepts and tactics that are integral to winning a military strategy. Now, we have read and reread this book several times. Every time we read it, there's a new business lesson to learn from it. Today, we want to share some of the best business lessons we have learned from The Art of War. But first, we have to adapt his words to current times to understand how business strategy resembles military strategy. The context. First and foremost, we suggest not taking Sun Tzu's words too literally. Instead, we have to take his advice to generate relevant thoughts that apply to today's world. To do this effectively, you will have to think of business as a modern form of war. We can equate war and business as a group of people pursuing a common goal in the face of competition. As a business owner, you war with your competitors, right? You fight for market share and ultimately domination in your industry. Your competitor is like your enemy, and you strive to dominate them on the battlefield of commerce. In this parallel, your enemy is also the challenge you face in day-to-day business. Furthermore, as a business owner, you are the commander of your army or the leader of your business. The best part about his concepts is that they can be applied to life in general too. This book is not just for lessons in business. And now, we'll list out 7 powerful business lessons and life principles from The Art of War. Number 7. Knowledge is power. Know the enemy and know yourself, and you can fight 100 battles with no danger of defeat. If ignorant both of your enemy and yourself, you are sure to be defeated in every battle. This is one of the most important lessons we have learned from The Art of War. Let's look at how business strategy resembles military strategy in this thought. This quotation by Sun Tzu highlights the importance of 2 things: self-knowledge, knowledge of your competition. This means that an accurate self-perception is the golden key to success. Also, knowing who you are fighting against goes hand in hand with it. Number 6. Build the right team. When the troops are united, the brave cannot advance alone, nor can the cowardly retreat. If you want to succeed in business, you can't operate alone. This is an important team-building lesson we learn from The Art of War. Let's look at how business strategy resembles military strategy in this thought. As a business owner, you have to lead by example, but it's only the capabilities of your team and employees that can take your business to the next level, right? So you have to focus on hiring the right people who are a fit for your business. These are the people who can align with your goals and purpose. Number 5. Create a solid yet flexible plan. The commander who gets many scores during the calculations in the temple before the war will have more likelihood of winning. Sun Tzu says a leader with a better plan wins the war. So, let's look at how business strategy resembles military strategy in this thought. We know planning is integral to success in business, but it is important to remember that no single plan works well for everyone and everywhere. Moreover, there are several factors that can influence the success or failure of a plan. So first, you have to create a solid plan of action, a plan that will get you started. However, in business, there will always be situations where you may have to change your plans, so you have to be ready and willing to adapt it according to changing needs. You have to consider all the alternatives available. Hence, your plan must be flexible and adaptable to circumstances. You see, your plan can either be like a tree or a pole. If you want it to bear fruit like a tree, it needs to have branches. But if your plans are too rigid, you will not be able to adjust to circumstances and fail. It doesn't mean that your plan has to be complicated. A simple plan is easier to turn into action. Number 4. Grow your network. Foreknowledge must be obtained from men who know the enemy's situation. Sun Tzu says that spies can help you win wars. So let's look at how business strategy resembles military strategy in this thought. You see, the foundation of your business growth is the size and strength of your network. We know networking requires an investment of time and energy. However, it gets you the results. As a business owner, you have to choose your network wisely. On a closer level, you should surround yourself with people who are positive and add value to your life. At the same time, you also need to build a network professionally. When you go to events, you should focus on developing relationships with people. Moreover, you will never have a strong network unless you actively manage your contacts. Good networking involves both meeting new acquaintances and actively moving those relationships to a closer friendship. If you're an introvert, follow this blueprint to help interpersonal skills, as it will be very useful to effectively network. You see, knowing the right people can literally take your business to the next level, or help in knowing your competitor's situation. This is a very powerful lesson from Sun Tzu. To rightly understand how business strategy resembles military strategy in this case, you have to utilize networking to your benefit. So on your next business trip, we suggest you call and schedule a meet with some people in your network. Number 3. Build on your success. To win battles and capture lands and cities, but to fail to consolidate these achievements is ominous and may be described as a waste of time and resources. Sun Tzu is talking about maximizing your victories in battle. So, let's look at how business strategy resembles military strategy in this thought. Essentially, when you achieve some success in business, always strive to take it to the next level. You see, success breeds success. The key to any successful business is getting the first success and then leveraging additional success from each new victory. Sometimes with success, people tend to stop doing the things that made them successful. When they stop putting in the effort, the competition will be ready to seize the opportunity. Number 2. Avoid the avoidable. By taking into account the unfavorable factors, he may avoid possible disasters. Sun Tzu talks about considering factors that can cause problems before advancing in any situation to avoid defeat. So, let's look at how business strategy resembles military strategy in this thought. As a business owner, you have to anticipate problems before they arise and strive to avoid making mistakes. Yes, many mistakes are often visible only in hindsight. However, what you can do is strive to take measures for things you have control over. Let's say you have faced an obstacle in the past. Identify those obstacles for which specific measures can be taken. Number 1. Timing is everything. When the strike of the hawk breaks the body of its prey, it is because of timing. The timing is similar to the release of the trigger. Sun Tzu is talking about the importance of timing when pulling the trigger on an enemy in battle. So let's look at how business strategy resembles military strategy in this thought. We know in business, timing is of great importance if you want to take full advantage of opportunities. As a simple rule, often the earlier the better, right? Essentially, you make a decision and implement it. The longer it takes to take action, the more catching up will be required later. However, sometimes it is important to wait for the opportune moments to make full use of the chances. It could be beneficial to take a step back and slow down and learn from competitors' mistakes. Remember, even if your competition seems to have every advantage, a well-timed attack can uncover weaknesses. Our conclusion: forging your 8-figure dynasty. We encourage all business owners to read The Art of War. If you read it thoroughly, you will see how business strategy resembles military strategy in every paragraph. You will be surprised to see its relevance in both business and in life today. With that, we end today's video. Don't forget to join in next time for more such interesting content.